that you'll be learning and that I will be covering in this session. Okay, yes. Now, before I come to the topic that is descriptive writing, so you see, I'm very fond of doing recapitulation. Okay, yes. So recapitulation, you all know, going back to what we have learned in the previous session. So this plays very important role in learning. Okay, whenever there is a learning, a reinforcement, you can also say, or recapitulation, or going back and reviewing all the things that you have learned. It's very important. So normally when I say, when you go to school, the teachers, they give you so many stuffs. Okay, yeah. So sometimes it's important for you to check your pockets, because your pocket, who knows, okay, it may be filled with so many good things. So sometimes you take your time instead of learning new things, and you just try to check and take out all the things that is already with the stuff inside your pocket, and see what are the things that you have learned and what are the things that you can, which we say, put into practice. Now this plays very important. Okay, so in this learning online session or in a regular class, this recapitulation, it's very important. So sometimes it may be some, it looks like airy or irritating for you, but that's very important. Okay, yes. So let us do the recapitulation. Okay, yes. So yesterday, not just yesterday, so let us talk about the sentences. So you know how to write sentences, you know the different types of sentences, and after completing the session on sentences, we have also done the paragraphs. Okay, yes, paragraph. What is a paragraph? It's a group of sentences having one single idea. Okay, yes. And then from paragraph, okay, we move on to the essays. Okay, we have studied the different components of essays, how you write a good essay. Okay, you might have also seen so many essays and paragraphs. Now by this, you must be in a position to identify what are the components of a paragraph, what are the different components of essay, all these things. Okay, yes. Now, having learned how to write the paragraphs and essays, we move on to the different types of writing. Okay, yes, if you know how to write, now you should also know the different types of writings available. Okay, yes. And in the next session, we will also talk about the different structures. There are so many structures the writer use to convey the idea. Okay, we will come to discuss on this topic in our coming sessions. Okay, yes. So for the time being, yes, what I was talking about, yes, I was talking about the different types of writings. Okay, so yesterday, if you remember, Kela had already introduced you to the different types of writing. Basically, there are so many writing types. Okay, yes, so many, they are mostly interrelated, but we mainly focus on the 4 types of writings. Okay, yes. Can you name these 4 types of writings we have? Okay, yes, the first one is narrative, okay, which you have recently, just now learned from Yatinchola. And then we have the descriptive, which I did yesterday and I'll be also doing in this session. And then we have the expository, okay, writing which exposes, which gives you some kind of information. Okay, yes. And last but not the least, we have the persuasive. Okay, yes. So these are the 4 types of writings. Okay, yes. In the first session, we have learned about the narrative writing. Now, this is the session where you're going to learn about the descriptive writing. Okay, yes. And if you look at the word itself, descriptive writing, okay, yes, this is adjective, as Kela already, which is dissected all these words, how, which is the different forms of a verb. Okay, yes, word. Okay, so descriptive, you can see the root word. What is the root word here? The root word is describe. Okay, yes. So you know what describe is. Okay, yes. So this is the writing, which is descriptive writing. Now let us look at the slides. Okay, yes, descriptive writing. Now what is a descriptive writing? Okay, descriptive writing, it's a type of a writing that is meant to describe a person or a thing or a place or a memory in great details. Okay, and in this writing, the writer used which is say extensive use of these sense organs. Okay, you know the sense organs: hear, you smell, you see, you taste, you touch. Okay, yes. So this is one special feature of how a descriptive writing look like. The word itself, you are here to describe. Okay, you are not here to tell. Okay, yes, tell and show. Okay, describe, it's different. Okay, yes. So describe in such a way that readers can also see and feel exactly the same like you. Okay, whatever you are feeling, whatever you are saying, whatever you are tasting, whatever you are touching, make sure that your writing is done in such a way that the readers can also hear and smell and see and taste along with you. Okay, so this is how a descriptive writing looks like. Okay, yes. So that is the thing. So you have to basically you have to describe. Did you understand? Okay, yes. I'm sure you have done so many types of descriptive writing, but nevertheless, there may be some new things that you can learn from this session. Okay, yes. Moving on to the next slide. Okay, yes. So what do you see? Okay, I just want you to spend few seconds. Okay. You have got a, which they say, what do you call this? It may be a small box. You have momos, okay, right from the morning, okay, yes. And then on the right side, you have the music, okay, yes. Now, suppose you see all these things, okay, yes. Now, if you are asked to describe, okay, yes, to your readers, okay. Now, what are the things? If you look at the first picture, you have that box, okay. You just try to see what you see, the size, what is the size? You should be very specific. The size is big, not like this. Size is small, not like it's quite general. Okay, you try to be specific. Okay, yes. And then what is the color? What is the texture? Is it soft like this? Okay, weight and how many corners? Okay, now when you describe about that box, okay, suppose you got this box as a birthday gift, okay, you just tell this, you just show this. If you cannot show it in real object, you can show that particular thing through your writing, and this writing is called descriptive writing. Okay, and let us talk about the next. Okay, this is momo. Okay, yes, so there must be some water in your mouth, okay, when you see that yummy momo. Okay, yes, so when we talk about some food, you can also, apart from seeing the size and the color and the texture, weight and all these things, you can also talk about the taste. What kind of taste? There are different words which is related to text. What about the texture? I mean, what about the structure? What about the smell? Now, these are the things that you are going to describe to your friend. Okay, there are so many foreigners who may not be knowing what momo is. So if your descriptive writing is good, then even if they are far from some Tibetan community, they can literally see and smell and taste momo. Okay, yes. So you can do all these things through your writing. And next we have that live music. Okay, yes. So when you hear the music, now you can also talk about the what you say, the loudness, soft, treble, bars. There are so many words related to the hearing sound like this. You got it? So basically what we are doing, we are just describing, we are just showing. Okay, yes, we are not just telling. Okay, telling and showing is quite different, and I will give you some example which we say in the coming which we say slide. Okay, now let us look at this descriptive writing. What do you see here? You see a sack or a bag or all these things. Okay, yes. Now, if you want to get some idea about what descriptive writing looks like and how we learn descriptive writing, I just want you to recollect all the memories of yours, which they say lower classes, when we used to do small kind of activities, a puzzle or who am I, all these things. So there are so many things in this, which we see Is it a bag? Yes. Yes, it's a sack. Okay. Yes. So, what is in my bag? So, that is my question. Okay. Yes. Now, you must be remembering all the games that we have played in our English class. Okay. Yes. From the beginning. Okay. Yes. Now, there are so many things in the basket. Just for your small example, I'm just going to put my hand in the basket, and then I will just take one thing from the basket. You got it? So I just want you to imagine. Now suppose there is one thing in my hand. Okay, I want you to imagine. I will try my best to give a good description of the thing that is in my hand right now. Okay, yes. So are you ready? Yes, okay, yes. So I've got one thing in my hand. Obviously, you cannot see. Okay, yes. So I want you to imagine what that thing is. Okay, yes. First of all, that thing is round. It's a small round object. It has got, what should I say, it is shiny. You must be, what should I say, imagining it is round, shiny, smooth. If I put this thing between my palms and if I press, I cannot break this. It's very hard. Okay? But if I hit it on the floor very strongly, then obviously it will break. Okay? Yes. And small children also play with this thing. You got it? Okay. So can you guess what that thing is in my hand? You got some idea? Yes, okay. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just, which is describing that thing. Okay, sometimes I may be good in describing and sometimes I may make some mistake and I make you more confused. Okay, yes. Now, what I want to say is the thing that is in my hand is the marble. Okay, yes. So you just try to see how I describe that marble. Is it good or were you able to imagine the thing? Okay, marble, small, round, shiny, hard. It's very hard. And if I, hit it on the, ground, sometimes it may just break. Okay, yes. So I'm just talking about the marble. Now this is how we describe. So by now I'm pretty sure that you must be remembering those things. So basically, what are the teachers doing? The teachers are trying to teach you how to describe, okay, the thing. So descriptive writing, I told you, it describes about a person or a thing or a memory or a place. So this is about the descriptive writing. Okay, yes. So descriptive writing, what does it say? Yes, it says you try to show rather than tell. Okay, so what do you mean by show and tell? Yes. What is show and what is tell? So we are basically writing. So what is show different from tell? Now let us try to see how show and telling is different. Okay, yes. So prefer if you write, which is any kind of writing where you try to show, okay, instead of telling. Now let us try to take an example to make it clear for you. Okay, yes. I want you to look at the slides. Yes, okay, yes, tell. For example, we are giving an information. So, through telling, okay, yes, we are just giving information. Oh, just Kela has already told you there isn't any emotion, okay, yeah, so many things, okay. And in the show, what we do, we try to paint a picture. So, with the help of those descriptive words, what are we doing? We are trying to paint a picture in your mind so that you can also see, so that you can also touch, so that you can also hear what I'm hearing. You got it? So, example, let us look at the example. Tell, for example, her doll has made